From Words to Worlds, a poem and its story. Poem and story number 1. Absent and unseen. Once upon a time, in a small suburban town, there lived a man and a woman. They were a couple deeply in love, blessed with 2 beautiful children, a daughter and a son. The man, once a devoted father, began to change over time, slowly distancing himself from his family. His gradual absence from their lives stemmed not from working long hours, but from finding other priorities that consumed his time and attention. He became entangled in personal pursuits and distractions that led him away from his role as a husband and father. Unbeknownst to him, his absence and shifting priorities began to create a void within his family. The woman, a loving and resilient mother, did her best to fill the void left by her husband's absence. She shouldered the responsibilities of the household, cared for their children, and managed the family's finances alone. The weight of these burdens began to wear her down, leaving her exhausted and disheartened. The children, still young and innocent, yearned for their father's presence. They missed his warm embrace, his guidance, and the joy he brought to their lives. They couldn't understand why he no longer joined them for school events or shared laughter during family meals. Confusion turned into resentment as they witnessed their mother's struggles, their home overshadowed by financial strain and emotional emptiness. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and still, the father remained absent and unseen. He failed to end the toll his absence was taking on his family. Little did he know, his children were growing up without a father figure, lacking the stability and support they desperately needed. Years passed, and the children grew into resilient young adults, shaped by their father's absence. They found solace and strength in each other, relying on the love and support of their mother, who had shielded them from the pain of their father's abandonment. The daughter pursued her dreams and became a successful writer, pouring her emotions onto paper. The son delved into the world of science, seeking answers and understanding. Through their shared experiences of their father's absence, they developed an unbreakable bond. One fateful day, the father's path unexpectedly crossed with that of his daughter. She had gained recognition for her writing and was invited to attend a literary event to showcase her work. Intrigued and burdened by guilt, the father decided to attend, yearning to understand the impact of his choices. As he listened to his daughter read her poignant words, the father's eyes were filled with emotion. Her writing depicted the pain and longing of a child abandoned by her father, capturing the depth of her heartache and the strength she had found within herself. She read, "Dear Father, absent and unseen. In the depths of my heart, I bear a pain unseen, a longing for a presence that has never been. You, the figure who should stand strong and tall, but chose absence, leaving voids within us all. Not only in your absence do wounds reside, but in the wounds inflicted with a callous stride. You were meant to be the shelter from life's storm, yet you left us shivering, feeling forlorn. I'm not enraged by your absence alone, but by the emptiness you've etched into our home, the lack of a father's guidance and care. Left us grappling, lost in a world unfair. Financial struggles cast shadows on our days, while you turned your back, walking separate ways. The burden of provision should be a father's load, but you chose to abandon, leaving us on our own. It's not just the absence, but the indifference too, that pierces my heart and makes my anger brew. You had the power to be present, to lend a hand, to be the anchor that we needed to help us stand. But instead, you retreated to your distant place, leaving us to grapple with life's relentless pace. You failed to offer comfort in times of despair, leaving wounds unhealed, too deep to repair. I longed for a father's love, so strong and true, for the support that only you could imbue. But you chose to be absent, neglecting your role, leaving scars upon my heart, taking their toll. Yet, amidst the hurt, I've grown resilient and strong, for I've learned to find solace in others who belong. Though you couldn't provide what a father should give, I found strength in those who taught me how to live. So, dear absent father, I release this anger and pain. I refuse to let your absence define my terrain. I'll rise above the wounds, building a life anew. With or without you, I'll find my own breakthrough. But know that the void you've left will never fade, and the wounds you've caused have forever been made. I hope one day you realize the impact you've had, and find the strength within to rectify what's been so sad. Until then, I'll heal and grow, despite the strife, forging my own path in this tumultuous life. For even without a father's support or embrace, I'll find the love and strength to conquer any space. Signed, your disappointed daughter. Overwhelmed by remorse and regret, the father approached his daughter, tears welling up in his eyes. He apologized, his voice with genuine remorse. He acknowledged the pain he had caused, the void he had left, and the scars that would forever mark their lives. The daughter, caught off guard by her father's sudden appearance, felt a mix of anger and sadness stir within her. Yet, she saw the sincerity in his eyes, the weight of his mistakes burdening his soul. In that moment, she made a choice, not for her father's sake, but for her own healing and growth. She chose to forgive him, allowing herself to let go of the resentment that had held her captive for so long. Filled with gratitude and a desire to make amends, the father committed himself to rebuilding the fractured relationships with his children and the love he had once neglected. It would be a challenging journey, as trust takes time to rebuild and wounds take time to heal. Nevertheless, the father was determined to be the presence his family deserved, learning from his mistakes and cherishing every opportunity to show his love and support. Together, they embarked on a path of healing and reconciliation, gradually rebuilding the bonds that had been strained for far too long. And although the scars of the past would always be a reminder of their pain, their collective strength, forgiveness, and love paved the way for a brighter future, a future where the family learned that even in the face of abandonment, resilience and compassion can prevail. Poem and story number 2. Sensual Shades. In the dimly lit room where the shadows play, lies a woman, in sensual shades of gray, her curves illuminated with a subtle glow. As candlelight flickers, casting an erotic show, she moves to the rhythm of an imaginary beat, lost in the moment, feeling the heat. Her eyes shut tight as she lets herself go. In the sensuous shades, she's putting on a show. Through the hues of blue and ambers of gold, her desire is wild, her story untold. She sets the scene with shades of red, taking each moment as it comes ahead. Captivating curves and skin soft and lush, beholding her beauty makes hearts rush. Her shades are captivating, drawing you in, as she unleashes herself, unleashing sin. So come and see her magical display. In sensual shades, she'll blow you away. She knows how to seduce, she knows how to tease. In tantalizing shades, she'll have you on your knees. In the dimly lit room where the shadows played, a mysterious aura enveloped the air. The woman, draped in a sheer gown that clung to her every curve, stood in front of a large mirror. The soft glow of candlelight danced across her skin, casting alluring shadows that heightened the senses. Her name remained a secret, her past shrouded in mystery. She was a woman of many shades, both in appearance and in demeanor. Some whispered she was a seductress, while others believed she possessed an otherworldly allure. But one thing was certain, she had a way of captivating those who dared to venture into her world. As the imaginary beat pulsed through the room, she closed her eyes, surrendering herself to the rhythm. Her body moved with effortless grace, guided by an inner fire that burned within. Each sway, each twirl, spoke of a desire unleashed, a hunger for passion that knew no bounds. The shades of blue enveloped her, evoking a sense of calmness and tranquility. Her movements became fluid, like a gentle stream flowing through the night. It was as if the weight of the world lifted off her shoulders, leaving only the enchantment of the moment. With a shift in tempo, the amber hues of gold took over, infusing the room with a warm and sensual energy. Her motions became bolder, more pronounced, as she allowed her inner fire to blaze. The candlelight flickered, casting mesmerizing shadows that mirrored her passion, inviting those who watched to join her in the dance. But it was the shades of red that truly unleashed her untamed spirit. With each step, she exuded raw desire, embracing the energy of her emotions. The room pulsated with a fiery energy, fueled by the undeniable magnetism she possessed. Every gaze, every touch, was laden with unspoken promises, as she reveled in the power she held over those who dared to be seduced. Captivating curves and skin soft as silk adorned her being, rendering onlookers speechless. She was a canvas, painted in the most enchanting shades, drawing in admirers from far and wide. Her presence alone stirred the depths of the soul, evoking a longing to explore the depths of passion and surrender to the unknown. Night after night, she set the stage, weaving tales of sensuality and vulnerability, her body as the storyteller. Her performance was oblation and liberation, her audience in trance. entranced and intoxicated by her every move. In a realm of sensuous shades, she reigns the queen, holding court irresistible allure. So, let yourself be drawn to her magical display, passion and seduction entwined. And in this voice she will enwrap you, leaving you yearning for more, for she knows how to awaken the desires hidden within, and tantalize until you find yourself willingly on your knees, by her artistry and by the flames of passion. Poem 3. Cactus friend, love you, my cactus friend. I'll take care of you until the end. I will water you from time to time. Oh, your prickly body, so sublime. For every time I come to hug you, I see you, you always turn so blue. Why are you so scared of hurting me? This is what I want, please let me be. Cactus friend, just please accept my love. Let down this facade, you display tough. I know you don't want to cause me harm. Still, I'll never go of your arm. You have the unreasonable fear. You hate me without a tear, although a risk you're willing to take. You took my heart and proceed to break. You'd rather do it now, not later. A little pain to stop a bigger. On my body, your prickles stick firm. It's a pain that I know is short term. Is it bad I don't want to sever? I want to be with you forever. In a world where love bloomed like the most exquisite of flowers, there existed a unique bond between two souls that stood apart from the rest. Their love story unfolded with tenderness and complexity, woven with a delicate thread of emotions. The girl, haunted by the fear of causing her beloved heartbreak, found herself pushing him away time and time again. Their love was a rare and beautiful flower, one that blossomed under the warmth of their connection. The girl adored the boy with every fiber of her being, cherishing the moments they shared. Yet, a lingering worry gnawed at her heart, a fear that their love might bring him pain in the end. She saw the depths of her lover's affection, the way his eyes lit up when he looked at her, and the tenderness in his touch. But she couldn't shake the belief that by keeping him at arm's length, she could protect him from the heartbreak that might lie ahead. The boy, confused and bewildered, yearned to understand the girl's actions. He felt the walls she erected, the emotional distance she maintained, and it pained him deeply. He knew that her love was sincere, but her constant retreat left him feeling lost and incomplete. Through tearful conversations and whispered promises, the girl tried to explain her reasoning, her voice quivering with love and vulnerability. "My dearest," she would say, "I can't bear the thought of hurting you. The future is uncertain, and I fear the pain I may inadvertently cause. I want to shield you from heartbreak, even if it means sacrificing our love." The boy, his heart aching, refused to let their love slip away so easily. He saw beyond the girl's fears, recognizing her intentions came from a place of deep love and selflessness. With unwavering devotion, he pledged to stand by her side, regardless of the risks. Days turned into nights, and seasons changed, yet their love endured. The girl, plagued by doubts and fears, would push the boy away, believing it was for his own good. And each time, he would return, steadfast in his commitment, his love burning brighter than ever before. But the boy longed for a future where their love could flourish, unburdened by the weight of uncertainty. He believed that by weathering the storms together, they could find solace and joy in the present, rather than sacrificing their happiness for the sake of potential heartbreak. With every gentle touch, every whispered reassurance, the boy chipped away at the girl's walls. He demonstrated his unwavering faith in their love, showing her that the depth of their connection was worth any pain that may lie ahead. Slowly, ever so slowly, the girl's fears began to wane. She saw the strength of their love, tested and resilient. She recognized that by pushing the boy away, she was denying herself the joy and fulfillment they could share in the present moment. In an act of courage and vulnerability, the girl finally let down her guard. She embraced the boy, heart and soul, allowing their love to bloom fully and unconditionally. Together, they reveled in the beauty of their bond, savoring each precious moment they had been denied before. Their love story became a testament to the power of embracing the present, of cherishing the love they had in the here and now. They learned that shielding oneself from pain also meant denying oneself the chance for true happiness and growth. And so, they embarked on a journey hand in hand, hearts entwined, no longer held back by the fear of heartbreak. Their love became a beacon of hope, a reminder that when two souls find the courage to overcome their fears, their love can transcend any obstacle and flourish into an everlasting, radiant garden of bliss. Poem and story number 4. Always by your side. It's too late for me to let go of you now. Our separation, I would never allow. Acting on your command, I would kneel and bow. Loving you no matter what is what I vow. Pick me up then drop me. I'll be what you want me to be. Chew me up, eat me too. I'll do what you want me to do. Treat me like shit, I wouldn't mind. As long as I am by your side. My love for you, forever blind. In my heart, you'll always reside. Dreading every moment I am away from my bed. Unwanted thoughts, always spinning around in my head. Your messages are what I want, others left unread. Leave me, and I will leave this world, I'd rather be dead. In a small, quiet town nestled between rolling hills, a girl with longing in her eyes and a heavy heart walked the streets with a secret burden. Her existence was bound to a boy, her world revolving around his every word and action. No one knew the depth of her obsession, for she concealed it with practiced skill, presenting herself as an ordinary girl among the sea of faces. The girl's days were dictated by her devotion to the boy. Her every thought, her every presence, real or imagined. She held tightly to the hope that one day he would see her, truly see her, and acknowledge the love burning within her soul. The boy, unaware of the girl's profound affection, lived his life as others did, oblivious to the storm brewing within her heart. He took her loyalty for granted, treating her with indifference, and at times, even cruelty. But still, she clung to him like a fragile thread, willing to endure any pain as long as she could remain by his side. She reveled in the rare moments when he showed her a sliver of attention, when he allowed her to bask in his radiance. In those fleeting instances, she felt as though her world had found its center, her purpose affirmed. But they were merely crumbs of affection, teasing her hunger and leaving her thirsting for more. Her infatuation became an addiction, an insatiable craving she could not escape. She longed for his presence, yearned for his touch, and disregarded her own well-being in the process. Others warned her of the destructive path she walked, but she turned a deaf ear to their pleas, unwilling to sever the invisible chains binding her heart to his. Each passing day, the girl's world grew darker. Loneliness settled deep within her, as her obsession consumed her from the inside out. The weight of her unrequited love pressed upon her soul, leaving her with a sense of despair that seemed insurmountable. The town whispered in hushed tones about the girl, the one whose heart knew no boundaries. Some called her a fool, unable to comprehend the depths of her devotion. Others pitied her, recognizing the tragedy that unfolded beneath her fragile facade. But no one truly understood the depths of her torment, the depths of her love. As her obsession intensified, the girl's mind became a battlefield, a battleground for her sanity. Thoughts of him became a ceaseless loop, tormenting her day and night. Sleep became elusive, her dreams plagued by his absence. She clung to his messages, poring over each word as if they were lifelines, while neglecting the world around her. In her desperation, she believed that only through him could she find purpose and meaning. The notion of letting go seemed impossible, for without him, she feared she would fade into oblivion. She had become a prisoner of her own affection, and the walls of her heart closed in, suffocating her. Yet, deep within the recesses of her being, a tiny ember of self-awareness flickered. It whispered that love should never consume, but rather uplift and inspire. It begged her to break free from the chains she had willingly bound herself with, to rediscover her own worth, and to find solace in her own existence. And so, the girl embarked on a journey of self-discovery, stepping away from the toxic grip that had held her captive for far too long. It was not an easy path, for she still carried remnants of her infatuation within her, but with every step forward, she reclaimed a part of herself that she had lost. She learned that true love does not demand sacrifice or strip one of their identity. It thrives in the soil of reciprocity and mutual understanding. And as she healed, she vowed to never allow her heart to be shackled again, to never forsake her own worth for the fleeting affection of another. The town witnessed the girl's transformation, her emergence from the shadows. She walked with newfound confidence, her eyes no longer filled with longing but with a gentle acceptance of herself. Her love for the boy remained, but it no longer consumed her. It became a tender memory, a reminder of the strength she had discovered within. And in time, the girl's story spread like wildfire through the town, not as a tale of tragedy, but as a testament to resilience and self-love. Others, trapped in their own webs of unrequited affections, drew inspiration from her journey. They saw her as a beacon of hope, proof that one could survive the depths of obsession and emerge stronger on the other side. For the girl, her love would forever be a part of her, etched into the tapestry of her life. But she had learned that love should not chain one's soul, but rather set it free. And as she moved forward, she vowed to always be by her own side, embracing her own worth, and finding solace in her own existence.
In Soulscape's realm, your spirit did glide. Like, subscribe, and let the bell be your guide. Share your musings in the comments below. Together, through poetry, our souls shall grow.
One. Scarred triumph. With a fiery desire to be whole again, I searched for a way to mend my pain. The wounds on my skin told a story of battles fought and victories in glory. My scars were once signs of defeat, but now, to me, they hold no such feat. For they are my badges of resilience, reminding me of times I dared with brilliance. Through trials and tribulations I have discovered that my scars are not something to be covered. They are symbols of strength and of hope. In the darkest of times, I found ways to cope. As time went on, I gained a new wisdom, that even in my hardest moments, I can overcome them. My scars are a reminder of my past, but they don't define who I am, they won't last. For within me, there lies a spirit so strong, that no challenge can ever do me wrong. And so, I wear my scars with pride. They remind me that I am still alive. 2. Life is a puzzle. Life is a puzzle, complex and vast. A captivating game that lasts and lasts. The struggles we face are the pieces we miss. But we mustn't give up, we must persist. We search for each piece, every day we try. Some are easy to find, while others make us cry. It could take years or maybe just a day to find the missing puzzle piece and join the fray. We encounter challenges that cause us to stumble, but we must stand tall and never crumble. For every struggle that we face is a test to strengthen us, to help us do our best. We keep seeking, searching, and never break, as we put the puzzle together for our sake. For when we complete the picture of our lives, we can look back and marvel at the long and winding drives. So, let's keep putting the pieces in place, and never give up on the life puzzle race. For eventually we'll find and complete the game, a beautiful masterpiece beyond mere fame. 3. Embrace the struggle. Embrace the struggle, let it ignite the fire within your soul so bright. For through perseverance, success will thrive. Your dreams will come alive. Let the pain and hardship mold you into someone strong and true. The struggles we face in life are opportunities to strive. The road to success is paved with grit. Through endurance, you shall not quit. Be grateful for the challenges you face, for they bring out the best in the human race. Push through each obstacle with all your might, for your journey is worth the fight. Embrace the struggle, let it fuel your fire, for your aspirations and heart's desire. 4. Hope seems far when darkness surrounds and shadows grow tall. It's easy to stumble and feel so small. Hope can seem distant, a faraway light, lost in the blackness of deep, endless night. But deep down inside you, a star starts to shine, with a gentle glow that can light up your mind. It flickers and dances and brightens your soul, as it guides you forward and helps you feel whole. This start is unique, something only you possess, a gift from the universe, yours to express. Nurture it carefully, let it shine bright, and soon you'll discover a new sense of might. With this star as your guide, you can journey through the dark and come out the other side, stronger and more alive. So let it lead you forward, let it light your way, and remember that within you, hope will always stay. 5. Life's storm. In life's stormy weather and its might, we sometimes feel our resolve take flight, but buried deep within our core lies a strength we can always call on for sure. We might bend and sway with the wind, our steps might falter, our minds rescind, but with each gust we gain new grit, our heart's resilience never to quit. Our spirit, like a sturdy oak tree, bears the brunt of every adversity. Its roots run deep, its branches stretch wide, never breaking, never losing stride. So when life's storms shake us to our core, and we think we can take no more, remember, within us, resilience does peak, and we can weather any storm, however bleak. 6. Strength takes flight. In the depths of struggle, we often find ourselves lost. Amidst the sea of chaos, we pay a heavy cost. But in these moments, we mustn't fear, for it is through challenges our strength appears. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, our willpower takes flight and crashes against the waves of uncertainty and doubt. We find the courage to shout out loud. With every hurdle we overcome, our hearts become tough as iron, and though the road ahead may seem rough, our belief in ourselves remains tough. So let us embrace the pain and strife, for it is the fuel that ignites the fire of life. And when we look back at our journey, we'll realize it was worth every agony. 7. Luminous lullabies. In the crepuscular moments of night, when shadows dance and play in sight, the world is cloaked in darkest hue, but a mother's love shines like dew. Luminous songs from her heart, a soothing balm no one can impart, a love that never will depart, comforting from the very start. From tiny babe to grown-up child, her love is constant, never mild, kind and gentle, yet fiercely wild. a mother's love can't be filed. So when the darkness comes and lingers, and fear and doubt tie our fingers, just close your eyes and remember her luminous lullabies, a surrender. For in that moment the light will shine, and the darkness will soon decline. Peace and hope you will find, and strength to leave the past behind. O Mother, your love is the key to unlock a world pure and free. Your lullaby's a symphony of love, strength, and bravery. So sleep now, child, with no more tears, for in your heart a mother's love appears. Her luminous lullabies will always steer to a life of joy adorned with cheer. 8. Long distance dreams. Our hearts beat miles apart, yet our love remains in our heart, holding on to a long distance dream of a future where our love will gleam. We dream of holding hands and walking barefoot on the sands, telling each other our life tales, gazing at each other's eyes like lovebirds in a fairy tale. We dream of the moment we would meet. Oh, what a lovely treat, embracing each other with all our might, in a world where everything feels so right. But until then, we'll close our eyes and escape to our paradise. Our dreams will keep us together, our love as strong as ever. Our long distance dream may seem far, but our love shines bright as every single star. We hold on dearly to each other's affection, our hearts destined for a long distance connection. 9. Pretty promises. Pretty promises, they sound so sweet, but do they hold any truth or meat? Why do we fall for their enchanting tune? Is it because we yearn for love that's immune? Pretty promises, they sparkle like gold, but are they just fool's errands we hold? How many times must we get betrayed before we learn that promises are unaided? Pretty promises, they paint pretty pictures, but will they survive through struggles and fixtures? Where do we go when pretty promises fall through? Do we accept the truth, or do we hold on to what is untrue? Pretty promises, they echo in our hearts, but do they stand strong amidst all the parts? We must think twice before we entwine. Pretty promises come with a tagline, so be careful with the pretty promises you hear. Aesthetic as they sound, they bring naught but cheer. Let's not set ourselves up for more pain. Let's break free from the cycle and march ahead again. 10. Wild romance. The wilderness calls out to us both, a place where passion is untamed. We lose ourselves in the moment, with a wild romance unashamed. The moon casts a spell on us tonight. Our souls yearn for each other's embrace. Our hearts beat as one in the silence, as the stars bear witness to our chase. How did we get so lost in this love? What is it about you that feels so right? Is it the way you look at me, my love? or the way you hold me tight. Our bodies entwine like vines on a tree. With every touch and every kiss, we journey deeper into each other's souls, experiencing a raw and primal bliss. As the sun rises on a new day, we lie tangled in each other's arms. Our love, like a wildfire, still burns bright, fueled by a passion that only us could charm.
In Soulscape's realm, your spirit did glide. Like, subscribe, and let the bell be your guide. Share your musings in the comments below. Together, through poetry, our souls shall grow.
Enamored essence. Enamored by your essence, I'm on the verge of sweet ardor. Your love and warmth I'll never deter. My fervor for you cannot be deterred. Your radiance conquers my heart. A sweet perfume, you my finest art. Enthralled by your grace, I can't depart. I'll forever cherish you in every part. I'm enchanted by the fire in your eyes, a burning passion that never dies. My love for you shall never surprise. In you embrace, I've found my paradise. Oh, enamored essence, how you reign. I am but your servant and your chain. My love for you is pure and sane, and in your arms I have nothing to gain. Intense infatuation, I cannot hide this feeling that I feel. Whenever I'm around you, my heart swells, my every thought consumed by your appeal. As if under a love spell, I try to play it cool and stay composed, but your presence makes my knees weak. I'm overwhelmed, completely exposed. This attraction, it's not meek. I daydream of your touch and your embrace, of whispered words and gentle kisses. My heart beats faster at the thought of your face, and the memory of our near misses. This feeling takes over, it's intense. I can't shake it, I can't deny. You have me completely in suspense, and I can't help but wonder why. Perhaps it's fate that brought us close, or maybe it's just simple chemistry. Whatever it is, it's not repose. This infatuation, it's my destiny. Sensual shades. In the dimly lit room where the shadows play, lies a woman in sensual shades of gray. Her curves illuminated with a subtle glow, as candlelight flickers, casting an erotic show. She moves to the rhythm of an imaginary beat, lost in the moment, feeling the heat. Her eyes shut tight as she lets herself go. In the sensuous shades, she's putting on a show. Through the hues of blue and ambers of gold, her desire is wild, her story untold. She sets the scene with shades of red, taking each moment as it comes ahead. Captivating curves and skin soft and lush. Beholding her beauty makes hearts rush. Her shades are captivating, drawing you in, as she unleashes herself, unleashing sin. So come and see her magical display. In sensual shades, she'll blow you away. She knows how to seduce, she knows how to tease. In tantalizing shades, she'll have you on your knees. Passionate palette. In my hand I hold my brush, a palette filled with passion's rush. Colors blend in perfect tone to create a work of art unknown. Brush strokes fly in every direction, fueled by my creative affection. Each hue is carefully selected until my masterpiece is perfected. Red, blue, green and yellow, in perfect harmony they mellow. A work of art that tells a tale of love, passion and avail. The passionate palette is my voice. It speaks of passions, it speaks of choice. A creation of love and fire, a work of art that will never tire. Infinite devotion. You are my universe, my starry night. My infinite devotion, my guiding light. You are the reason I wake up each day, to love and cherish you, come what may. You are the beat in my heart, my every breath, my sweet melody, my endless quest. You are the one that I was always meant to meet, my soulmate, my love, my heart's retreat. You are the sun that warms my soul, my constant companion, my ultimate goal. You are the one that brings me joy and love, my infinite devotion, sent from above. You are my forever, my never-ending path, my breathless wonder, my victory lap. You are the one that makes my life complete, my infinite devotion, my heart's heartbeat. Melting hearts. In icy cold and winters so deep, hearts remain frozen, barely a peep. But when you came along like a ray, melting hearts, oh why, what can we say? The frosty winds blew in the night, as hearts retreated out of sight. But you warmed us up, oh so bright. Melting hearts, come on, it's all right. The days were long and oh so hard. Frigid hearts, left brutally scarred. But you showed up, with your warmth unguarded. Melting hearts, we're not that hard. We all long for the warmth of a fire, to thaw out our hearts that once expired. With your love and your smile so desired. Melting hearts, oh why, we're all inspired. So, don't be afraid of the cold. With your love, we'll never grow old. For love can melt even the most frozen souls. Melting hearts, let's all make it our goal. Shattered promises. Love can be a funny thing. It starts with joy and hopes that sing, but often ends in tears and pain, leading hearts to ache and strain. I once thought love was mine to keep, but promises made were shallow and cheap. Emotions shattered, trust destroyed, leaving me feeling sad and void. Days passed and life moved on. I thought my heart could never be won, but then my life filled my world with hope and light. Your love swept me off my feet, making my heart truly beat. For once I felt so complete, with no more reason to retreat. So here we are, side by side. Together we will face the tide, for love has found its way to us. Our journey has begun with trust. Bleeding heart, behind her veil, a broken soul. A heart once whole, now full of holes. The pain inside, too much to bear. She weeps at night, consumed by despair. Her bleeding heart, a symbol of love, destroyed by those who pushed and shoved. She gave her all, oh how she tried, only to be left with shattered pride. But on she goes, with head held high, ready to face a brand new sky. For in her pain, she found her strength, and learned to love herself at length. So don't be fooled by her bleeding heart. It's just a mark of battles fought. For she is fierce, she is brave, a warrior who refuses to cave. Lost hope forever gone. Confusion lingers, never withdrawn. Once believed in promises spoken, now shattered, dreams all broken. Trapped in a web of disbelief, destined for sorrow, no relief. Uncertainty clouds every thought, leaves the heart and soul distraught. Life once full of purpose and passion, now dull and bleak, a lonesome fashion. Lost in a labyrinth of despair, with no way out, no one to care. Hope, where have you gone? Leaving confusion to carry on. Longing for a glimmer of light, to guide through the darkness of night. Lost hope, a painful reality, immersed in deep, endless tragedy. Confusion reigns supreme, lost in a world of shattered dreams. Sweet surrender, oh how it feels to give my heart to one who heals. I feel his touch, my soul he steals. His love, my heart forever seals. For years I searched for one like him, a love that makes my heart brim, a love that's true, a love that's prim, a love that leaves my heart in trim. I surrender all I have to give, my heart, my soul, for him I live. For he's the one who makes me thrive, my heart, forever his to derive. Sweet surrender, it's what I'll do. Forever by his side, I'll stay true. My love for him, forever due. My sweet surrender, forever new. Serene ecstasy. You are serene ecstasy, a masterpiece to see. A glowing skin that sheds light on me. In your presence, moments of pure bliss I foresee, the kind that sets my soul free. Your laugh, like a melody so sweet, it's a sound that I yearn to repeat. Your beauty, so pure and divine, in your presence everything is just fine. Your eyes, like diamonds in the sun, they shine so bright, I'm undone. Your touch, like a gentle breeze, it brings me to a state of tranquil peace. You are serene ecstasy, a wonder to behold, a beauty that shines even in cinders and cold, a bright light that warms and does unfold, a story that never gets old. Boundless affection, how can I explain? A love that ignites like an eternal flame. For him, I would travel any terrain. Endless love, with no hint of disdain. Despite his indifference, my heart beats on, unwavering in my love for this certain someone. I'll wait for time to take its course and run, till he sees the depth of love I've begun. Oh, how sweet are the memories we share, endearing moments that leave my heart bare. The bond we have, a love beyond compare. I'll love him forever, this I solemnly swear. My love, it knows no bounds, no end. With him, I feel my heart ascend. Even if we're just friends, I will pretend. I will love him without any apprehend. Boundless affection, it's a love so divine. A love that has defied the hands of time. A love that continues to shine. My love for him, it will never decline.
In Soulscape's realm, your spirit did glide. Like, subscribe, and let the bell be your guide. Share your musings in the comments below. Together, through poetry, our souls shall grow.